And so Donald Trump has used Huawei as a negotiation for trade. Now, this is a lose-lose. Before, all the Chinese people are like, yeah, of course. This is a lose-lose for both countries, right? For number one, this is a lose for America because it's very obvious that Huawei has been built, of course, built upon reverse engineering, right? Or as we in the West call this, stealing, right? Stealing. Anytime you take someone's product, someone's idea, someone's drawing or music, and you change it a little, you open it up, you look at it, and then you put your name on it and sell it, that's stealing, right? So of course we know that Huawei steals, right? There's multiple companies that are suing Huawei for this, of course, and no one does anything about it, right? So of course this was the opportunity to say Huawei is stealing, Huawei is committing crimes, and nothing will happen. The other situation is sanctions. Is that of course that China has joined trade agreements and that Huawei is a part of those trade agreements. But Huawei has done business secretly, of course, through banks. Banks actually snitched on them, and we know this because I've worked for a bank. That's how banks work. When they detect fraud, they tell the government because they don't want to be in the middle of it. And common sense, right? Funny how that works. And so of course they have committed crimes with sanctions, working around sanctions, right? So now they know that they can do anything they want and get away with it, right? And you can no longer sue Huawei and ever have any repercussions. You will never get any money. You will never collect damages because they just won't lose, right? And it happens here in China. You see it all the time. Companies that are sued by foreign companies and nothing happens because the government here will not allow you to win a case against them, right? It will just not happen. It will not be allowed, right? And the other situation is that, of course, a lot of people that work for Huawei or people, even Americans were fired that worked for Huawei. They were fired, right? Because of the things that were going on and because of the trade, right? So now it tells you, of course, that there is some weakness from Donald Trump, that Donald Trump has tried to actually do something and didn't follow through. He didn't follow through, right? If you're going to make an accusation, if you're going to have evidence and present evidence, you have to follow through. You can't use private companies as a way to negotiate for politics, right? That is not right. It doesn't work that way. You can't do that, right? So this is a lose-lose for both countries. Of course, Huawei had accusations against them which could potentially damage their business, of course. Not that they were unwarranted by any means, right? And then America didn't follow through with any of the accusations, of any of the evidence or anything. They didn't do anything, right? Donald Trump admitted that it was for trade, that he was using Huawei as leverage for trade. And that is a horrible, horrible move. And both countries lost, and that is it, right? That is it. There is no more fairness. We know for a fact that Huawei has done this. You go to a Huawei here and you walk in and you see a MacBook Air with a Huawei logo on it. You're like, what is this? This looks just like a MacBook, because they've obviously copied, right? They've obviously took that design, put their name on it, and they're selling it, right? So this has caused a lot of problems for a lot of companies in America, in China, and nothing was followed through. So this is a major mistake by Donald Trump, of course. And that is all I wanted to talk about in today's video. So like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.